In this session, we are going to see the logic behind the binary search algorithm. Now, as already discussed, what happens with the binary search? We are going to calculate the mid element in the given set of elements, and we are going to find out whether the mid element is the required key element that we are searching. Now, suppose if the key element is less than the mid value, what happens then? We have to search in the left partition, otherwise in the right partition. Now how does that go? Now initially I am taking low is equal to 0. I am taking a variable low and I am assigning index 0 to it, and high value is n minus 1. Suppose that there are n elements, obviously the last index will be n minus 1. So suppose this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what happens? We are going to repeat this task until low is less than or equal to high. Always the low value must be less than or equal to the high variable. Now after entering into the loop, we have to calculate the mid index value. As already discussed in the previous lecture, we'll add the two indices and divide it by 2. Automatically we'll get the middle index. Now we are going to search whether that mid index value, the value it is pointing to, whether it is equal to key or not. If it is equal, we are going to make flag as 1 and we'll come out of the loop. Why? Because we have found out the element. No, we haven't found out the element. Then what happens? Suppose if I would like to get value 20, key value if I want it to be 20. Now what happens? If a of mid greater than key, if 30 is greater than 20, now what happens is these two values should be neglected. Only the search must happen in this part. So what happens is, already low is here, high is here. Now what should I do is, I have to move high to the least value. How should I move it? I'll make high as mid minus 1. Previously mid value is 2. Mid minus 1 is 1. So this is one condition. Otherwise, the other condition is if the key is greater than a of mid. That is, if you would like to find out element 40. Now what happens is, high value remains the same, but the low value, the low index value must become mid value plus 1. That's why we have written low is equal to mid plus 1. This is very simple. Just we are going to make the entire array into two different partitions based on the key value, whether it is less than mid value or greater than middle value or equal to mid value. This goes on continuing until the low index is less than or equal to high index. Once if the low value is becoming greater than high value, it means that we are unable to find the element, and the loop breaks and it will say that yes, you haven't found out the element.
కట్ చేసేలా